It's a pleasure to be with you for another TBC Live broadcast. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, one of the voices of TBC and one of our leaders in the TBC community. And this is my TBC Live broadcast number 385. That's 385 live broadcasts. I'm only 15 away from that monumental 400 live broadcast, folks. And it wasn't easy over a little over a year doing this, but because I've been doing them practically every day, this is what it basically adds up to. Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank my loved one, Merlene, who's always there watching me, and actually she critiques me, and she always says I do a good dear. Kayla and Caitlin, that my two little ones, that are little ones that's there watching her along with her each and every day, folks. Okay. I have some more people in the chat room, and I know I saw Mr. Sharif of Bangladesh community. Okay. Thank you all, Christina and everybody else is here. I see a question. It says Annette Fernandez asked a question. Can someone please help me? I'm confused about TBC. I started in March of 2016. Wow. Wow. She started when it began. Well, Ms. Fernandez, there's a lot of changes. TBC, you might want to ask some questions. You can ask what you're confused about specifically in the chat room, and I'll do my best to try to answer them, okay? But I can tell people this, as I've always said, if you want to know something about TBC, the best way is becoming what I always say, which is number 23 of the 23 fast start system in your blog. What does it say? Study the blog daily. It doesn't say read the blog daily. It says study the blog daily. And folks, that's what I've been saying for over a year now. Be a student of the blog. Study the blog. Then you will get every answer you could ever want about TBC, because that is our main source. If you don't do that, you could get the answers even if you read it every day, but you sometimes got to read it more than once, because of the fact that, folks, that is our main source of information. Okay, so I'm gonna say, Ms. Fernandez, you may want to if you got a question, put it in the chat room. We got some other leaders and some other broadcasters in the chat room right now that can maybe help you with that answer as I finish my broadcast. Okay. All right, now, and thank you so much for everyone for being here today. Oh, I see got something for Ghana. Mr. Jacob, thank you so much for being here today. All right, okay. All right. Let's go to our blog. Okay. Let's start where it says honesty is the best policy. This is one of our TBCNs. It looked like he's out of one of the maybe out of Africa, perhaps. I'm not sure. This is his 78th broadcast. That's good. He's getting close to 100. That is awesome. Awesome. Okay. That honesty guide you all in all you do in life. That's right. Honesty is the best policy. That's what I've always thought. Okay. Digital Gold, new and improved version 2. Okay. This is a video by our leader and our send button host English out of Cameron, Mr. Mbe Derrick. Very good. I'm sure y'all have seen this video. It's very nice. And this is what I was discussing yesterday. 8 grains per month is inexpensive compared to most businesses' opportunities. And I said this, folks, and I've said many times that I have paid $49.95 per month for 5 consecutive years, from 2009 to 2013, and other online business that I was successful at. Okay, folks, so 8 grains of gold is minuscule. It's not much at all. It may be something for some people in other third world countries, but all you have to do is just get 2 people involved in TBC paying 8 grains each, and you receive 4 grains from each person. That's paying your 8 grains per month. See, make it easy, folks. Make it easy. Everyone do the same thing. You never have to worry about having the income to pay your 8 grains of gold. Thus, growing our community in the same process. See how easy, folks? See how easy that is? You make it hard, it would be hard. You make it easy, it would be easy. Okay. And by the way, thank you again for putting that on the blog. I told you, folks, nearly every day my broadcasts are shown on the blog because admin and I have a connection. We believe in what I believe in admin to the utmost. Admin has been a wise steward over the admin fees collected. Okay. This is Victoria Flores out of South Africa, who's also on the blog rather often too. Okay. And this says abundance by definition cannot be self-contained. And this is look like the same brother, look like from Africa. His number 77th live broadcast. Okay. All right. Great job. Great job. Got different people showing up here on this. This is great to see. Okay. Check your personal beliefs. Is that what is holding you back? This was Randy's broadcast yesterday. He had another good one today that will probably show up on the blog. But this was yesterday, and it was a very great one, folks. We got some great broadcasters, folks. We just need more broadcasters. That's all we need. And this last one here, TBC can turn you into a billionaire. That is true. Okay, this is right here. This is one of our TBCians in Bangladesh. Okay, great job, great job. Male and females are doing very good in the blog. Okay, folks. Let me come out of this a minute because I want to talk to you just a little bit about something that. And but first, let me see. If anybody got any questions, let me ask you that now. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold a minute. Hold a minute, folks. Stop screen sharing. Okay, here we go. All right. All right. Okay, folks. Okay, now, folks, I was listening to Randy and I was thinking down those same lines today. And, you know, I've been talking about us members of TBC and the mindset that we have as pertain to the billion coin and our quest, our concept. Because, see, we truly have a concept of TBC to grow our community such that in a private society, in a private umbrella, in a private society, to 1 billion members, which is a lot of people, of course. But we have a concept, we have a mission to end global poverty by building our membership to astronomical numbers. You see? By utilizing the tools that's already in place in our blog and in our Kringle Cash back office that refers to KCBO. Now, folks, a lot of us have to look at ourselves, like look in a mirror, like Randy was saying today. A lot of us have to look within ourselves because it's the will within ourselves for us to move forward. And each and every one of us have that will. But the question is, are you exercising the will within you to build, to go out and build our community and follow the guidelines in TBC so we can get there? I'm going to say this again. Are you exercising the will within you to grow our community to the capacity of 1 billion members? I'm going to say it again. Are you exercising the will within you? And you know what I say, folks, to get us to 1 billion members? What I'm saying here, folks, now you take myself. I clearly see the concept the admin is trying to do here. It's like something you never created before. Because admin knows, just like I know, and other TBC and voices of TBC know, that this is something that's never been done before. To grow an organization to 1 billion members is huge, while being in a private society. Because admin knows, like I know, if we make this a public type thing, oh my goodness, we'll have so many people attacking us, trying to bring it down, knowing within themselves that it's something that can be done. The truth of the matter is, we all have the will to do it. Some of us can't even recognize the will within ourselves to move within our life, talking about the Billion Coin. But you have a concept. Each one of us has a job. Each one of us have a job to do within TBC to grow our community. And you think that Marilyn and myself and our family are not working over in the Philippines, in the most poorest areas of the Philippines, feeding and clothing and giving medical needs to people? Do you think we're not trying to reach some of those people to get them involved? Do you think people like Noli and his team leaders, if his leaders and his team are not spreading the concept of the whole movement around the Philippines? He's doing it. He's doing it each and every day, folks. He shows videos. He's taking videos with his cell phone all over the Philippines, identifying those within his group that believes in this concept, and those people, as well as some people in Africa as well, and New Zealand as well, all over the world, and in India as well, all over the world, is exercising their will within themselves to get out to grow our community. But it's a great number of the members that have the will, but not exercising the will within themselves. You see, I'm talking about reaching deep, deep down low within yourself, within your heart, to help someone out there that needs you. Now, some people may think, oh, you don't need anybody. That's not true. Everybody needs somebody in their life at some point in their life. That's a known fact. And these people that's out here in poverty, folks, that's poor, they need us. They need us. What we're doing over there in the Philippines, we have been doing, is just an example. You know, when you see MB Derek out there getting merchants involved, he's showing videos of it. He's giving you examples of how our coin, how our mission, how our concept works, and how it will work for the future. True, some people have to become believers. True, some people have to go out there and talk to people. It's true that some people have to maybe get on the phone or whatever it would take for you to communicate our concept with another person. But first, we got to reach down and know that this is something that we really want to do and have to do. Because I can show you this. I can show you this one thing for a fact. If we, as members, do not achieve what admin has for us to do to get to 1 billion members, and to use our coin once we had 1 billion members for goods and services around the world. If this doesn't happen, guess what's going to happen? The same thing that's already has happened over and over again for decades. The richer get richer, the poor get poorer. The elites do their thing to keep people down, deeper in poverty. It's going to continue to perpetuate itself. That's what's going to happen, and it was just going to get worse. More people are going to die because they're not going to have food or medicine. So I'm talking about you as members to deep down in yourself, to exercise the will within you to move forward. Because you know one thing, when and maybe some people may not all agree with me here. Some people may not be honest with yourself. And that brother that was in the blog, be honest. You got to start being honest with yourself and ask yourself this question. Have you been the best steward out there helping people? I'm going to say that again. Have you been the best steward out there helping someone? Now, can I talk about this if I wasn't a steward? Could Randy talk about if he wasn't a steward? Could Darren Haywood or Christine Tangway or Mr. Simone? I could name several people here. You know? Thank you, Jeff Lawrence, for being here. Could Jeff or anyone here, or Musa, anybody could be a good steward? They're constantly doing broadcast after broadcast after broadcast. Out here talking to people, getting people involved. See, these are good stewards. They are exercising their will. See, I can't speak of the people here in this chat area. I know who most of them are for the most part and what they're doing. But I can tell you this. There's a large percentage of members that are not exercising their will to grow our community. They got their arms folded. Now what? What do we do now? What is TBC? What is admin? What's new in TBC? Like they can't go and look on the blog. See, I stopped doing the work for other people. That's things that they can do. You're not children. You're not so young you can't read. Reading as you never learned it, then I can understand that disability. But if you can read, you can be a student of the blog. And I'm gonna just say this really easy so you can. I don't know. Again, I don't see any questions. I mean, this person, I want to ask them. Farhan say, right, honesty is always the best policy. You're right. Now, this Annette Fernandez, I was going back because she's the only one to have a question. Well, if you didn't put a question down there, I can't help you. You know, people, if I ask you for questions, you got to put them in the chat room, and I'll try to help you the best I can. But the best thing I can tell you, if you've been in TBC since 2016 and you're confused, I suspect, this is just my suspicion, and forgive me if I'm wrong, I suspect that you have not been a student of the blog. You have not even been reading the blog daily. Perhaps you have not been growing the community. I don't know. Because if you don't say nothing, you don't put a question out there, then we only can suspect what's going on. What are you confused about? Let us leaders on right now help you with that right here while we got you right here. But if you don't put anything in the chat room, we can't help you. Okay? What you say you're confused? What are you confused about TBC? TBC is not to be confused, folks. It's not to be thought of as something that's difficult for you to understand. It's just like any other system. Step by step by step, you do. And you get rewarded in the process of helping someone else. I say again, You're exercising the will within you to do what's needed to grow our community to 1 billion members. Okay? All right. Thank you all for coming in later. For those that came in later and missed something, when I stop, you can go back and rewind it. Or you can just wait till later on, or tomorrow it will probably wind up on the blog. I'm usually on the blog on a daily basis as long as I do a video. Usually I am. Okay? But like I said before, I'm here to educate folks because I get it. I see TBC as an easy concept. It's an easy thing to do compared to some other businesses I've seen out there. It's just what it is. It's not an MLM. It's not network marketing. It's not an MLM. It's not none of those things. Nope. I've done those before. That's what I paid $49.95 per month, for 5 years straight, back in 2009, 2013. That was an MLM. That was network marketing. But I was good. You can be profitable in that, but it takes up building a big team, folks, which I did. I'm just saying to you, it's all about exercising within you to grow our community. Exercise that will within as a member. And I'm talking about every single TBCN out there. There's a lot of them. With this, there's a lot of them of the three haven't even paid their 4 grains of gold yearly, talking about grains per month. They're not even active. They just somewhat counted as a number. It's sad. Because a lot of people do this. Guess what they do? They're so used, and Randy was so right about what he was saying. They're so used of you giving you something, like someone owe you something, like it's a benefit. No one owes you nothing here in the Billion Coin. You were right. You was the same person right where you're at before you joined TBC. If you have not done anything in TBC since you joined, you're the same person you was before you got in TBC. So what else can you expect? If you want something to change, you got to make it change. If you want something to change, you got to exercise the will to make it change. If you want to be wealthy one day, you got to do wealthy money making activities daily. If you want to be whatever you want to be, it doesn't happen by just happening usually. You have to exercise something within yourself to make it happen. That's essentially what I've been saying the whole time here. I don't expect me, folks. my great lovely wife that's watching this right here. We're going to be better off in the next than we are right now, the next 6 months of this year, because of some things that I've been coaching and had 7-figure earners coaching me. This is outside of TBC. Something things that's going to start the last 6 months of this year. I'll benefit from having more income than I've ever had in my life. There are so many great opportunities here in the United States, some within just the United States and Canada, and some international, that I will be involved in. But I can tell you, this thing here in TBC here is just one stream of income. This one. It's just one of our one stream income. It has more than one stream income within built in it. By joining our community, get people purchasing TBC from you. That's one way. Sharing this opportunity, as well with using the 23-step system. And of course, we get passive residual income as people pay their monthly 8 grains of gold. For everybody you bring in, it is they pay their 8 grains of gold. You get 4 grains from each person. Your 8 grains of gold monthly payment will be paid easily if you bring 2 people in and keep bringing people in. third one that passed that is all gravy for you. That's extra income, passive income. I'm telling you this, if admin didn't bring the best thing around this passive residual income, folks, people that do online business like myself, I'm telling you, passive residual income is one of the best incomes you can ever make. And you cannot do that on any job or employer. Nope, you cannot get that in any job. Nope, it's not passive residual income, folks. You work for every dime that you make. But in passive residual income, you do something once, and you get paid over and over and over again, something you just did one time. So you bring one person in, you get paid for them over and over again. Another person again, over and over again. Another person over and over again. See how that runs? And they do the same thing. They do the same thing. And guess what's happening? Exponential growth and everybody making money along with it. I'm telling you, the fourth campaign is huge. Huge. Okay, folks? All right. All right. I didn't ramble on enough, but it's great information. Y'all have a great day. Thank you, loved one, for being here, and Caitlin for being here. Thank you for everyone that's here in this live broadcast watching me today. Some of our regulars like Musa and Christine Tangway and Sharif, and just so many people here, every one of my regulars, and everybody else that comes here. Thank you so much for being here today. Continue to join me. I'll be here again tomorrow for my 386. And just remember, like I said, I'm 15 away now. Exactly 15 away from 400 broadcasts. So I'll be leaving pretty soon. I'll be leaving Mr. The only one that's in 300 area, and that's Mr. Darren Haywood. But he'll be there too. And so is Simone and everybody else that's over 100. It's close to 200. The people in Bangladesh do broadcasts practically every day. It's like me. That's why they get to 100 fast. Okay? Just know that if anyone is interested in becoming a part of TBC, my information is below every video. You can contact me there. And if you need more information, just contact me by my email or reach me out on my wife and our Facebook page. Excuse me, under Tyrone Cuffey. You can message me there if you need some help or something, and hopefully I can answer your questions. All right. But the best way to learn anything in TBC is by our TBC blog at blog.thebillioncoin.info. You all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, everybody.